Big orders against small fish, prominent directives against TMC leader Mahua Moitra and JMM chief Shibu Soren, missing orders and transparency concerns. The Lokpal does not seem to have lived up to the hype that was built around the anti-corruption ombudsman 12 years ago. We analysed a total of 620 final orders available on the Lokpal website since January 2023. I'm Apoorva Mandhani, and in this video I will tell you all about this investigation and analysis of the Lokpal's performance so far. Firstly, to clarify, final orders on the Lokpal website include all those orders either rejecting the complaints at the outset or directing departmental inquiries or prosecution sanctions or other steps taken on a complaint after the preliminary inquiry report is submitted and looked into and analysed by the Lokpal bench. Now, our analysis found that out of these 620 orders, the few orders directing CBI investigations or prosecution sanctions involved complaints against the small fish in the sea, from bank officials to public servants embezzling salaries of employees and faking travel bills. The only prominent names who faced investigations are Mahua Moitra and Shibu Soren, both dragged to the Lokpal through complaints by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey. On the other hand, the Lokpal rejected a complaint against Prime Minister Narendra Modi last year. The status of 4 additional complaints filed against the PM remains unclear because the yearly statistics reveal that the Lokpal actually got a total of 5 complaints against the PM from April 2024 to March 2025. The Lokpal website does not disclose the status of pending complaints to maintain confidentiality, uploading only selected orders, which is why we don't know what happened to these complaints. In total, over the last 12 years since the law was passed and the 5 years since it began functioning, the Lokpal has ordered investigations in only 34 cases and granted prosecution sanction in just 7 cases, according to statistics available on its website. The appointments to the ombudsman have also raised questions over non-transparency. The performance of the Lokpal has so far fallen short of the vision and fervour with which so many had advocated for this anti-corruption body. Now, let me take you through this analysis before we get to what the Lokpal has said on this or responded to this. For context, the 2013 law, which is the Lokpal Act in short, empowers the Lokpal to order a full investigation against public servants accused of corruption or departmental proceedings against them following the conduct of a preliminary inquiry. Under the Act, Section 20 empowers the Lokpal to grant sanctions to prosecute public servants, which is a power that earlier laid with the government or the competent authority. That means after examining the investigation report, the Lokpal can grant the investigating agency the sanction to file a charge sheet in a related court, and then the trial can begin. Now, among the 620 orders available on the website, ThePrint found 5 cases in which the Lokpal granted prosecution sanction, with 3 of these orders involving bank officials. Among the 620 orders made public by the Lokpal, Moitra and Soren, like I mentioned, seem to be the only prominent names against whom the Lokpal ordered a full-fledged CBI investigation. Moitra has been both a complainant and a respondent before the Lokpal. In 2023, Moitra faced a complaint against her in the Lokpal by BJP's Nishikant Dubey. The complaint said that Supreme Court advocate Jai Anand Dehadrai wrote a letter to Dubey alleging that she shared her Lok Sabha login credentials, including her user ID and password, with Dubai-based businessman Darshan Hiranandani, and he used the credentials to post questions to the parliament in her name while she was abroad. The complaint alleged that Hiranandani posted questions of his own choice that furthered his private agenda of profit and business rivalry. Now, in a 19th March 2024 order, 3-judge bench of the Lokpal said that it felt a deeper probe is required to establish the truth, asserting that the same was vital in view of the position and status held by Moitra. It then directed a CBI investigation into the allegations, after which the CBI registered an FIR against her. Now, in September 2024, Moitra lodged a complaint with the Lokpal against Madhvi Puribuch, the former chairperson of the Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEBI, over allegations published in the US-based Hindenburg research report against her. The Lokpal rejected the complaint in May. As for Soren, the complaint against him was also filed by Dubey, alleging that he indulged in rampant corruption and amassed wealth, assets and properties disproportionate to his known and declared sources of income. In a 4th March 2024 order, the Lokpal then ordered the CBI to investigate 2 such properties acquired in the name of his party, which is Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, But on an appeal challenging the order by JMM, the Delhi High Court has directed the Lokpal to not take any steps against the party till the next date of hearing, and this interim protection stays in place. In comparison, the other cases in which the Lokpal ordered a CBI investigation include a case involving officials of the Steel Authority of India or SAIL over irregularities in commercial dealings of the PSU in November 2022. Another such order for an FIR was against officials of the West Central Railway for alleged tampering with OMR sheets used for departmental promotion exams in exchange for bribes. In January last year, the Lokpal directed the CBI to probe a case involving an assistant director at Doordarshan Kendra for allegedly submitting fake stay and transport bills related to office hours. Now, in comparison, let me tell you a bit about the complaint against PM Modi that was rejected last year. This was a complaint against PM Modi and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi. The complaint sought a probe into a speech made by PM Modi during an election campaign in May 2024, questioning Rahul Gandhi allegedly receiving black money from top Indian industrialists, including Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani. Rejecting the complaint, the Lokpal said the speech borders on surmising and conjecturing and is purely an election propaganda for cornering the opponent by posing a questionnaire to him based on assumed or, so to say, fictional facts. These were the exact words of the Lokpal. Following the order, Congress leader Jairam Ramesh posted on X, and I quote him, "Meanwhile, the Lokpal has certainly proved to be a Lok Kalyan Marg Pal?" Now, we found orders and complaints involving a sitting additional judge of a High Court, former Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, a high official of the Lokpal itself, 2 union cabinet ministers and 2 leaders of a political party. But many complaints were frivolous or barred by limitations or did not fall under the jurisdiction of the Lokpal. As on the Lokpal website, unlike other high courts or Supreme Court, the website does not have a portal designed to enable a case number search so the public can check the status of any complaint. For instance, in October and December last year, the Lokpal received 3 complaints against the highest functionary, who's PM Narendra Modi, according to the data available on its website, but it is unclear what the contents of these complaints were and whether the Lokpal passed any order on them. It was in 2023 that the Lokpal first issued guidelines on uploading final orders on its website. The latest 5th June circular issued by Lokpal also laid down the procedure for dealing with complaints received and the uploading of orders on its website. This circular says that the office shall upload the final orders disposing of a registered complaint as soon as possible. It defines final orders to include those that finally reject the complaints at the outset, direct initiation of departmental proceedings, grant sanction to file a charge sheet or a closure report, or direct the closure of proceedings. So, the orders not to be uploaded on the official website, these are also dealt with by the circular, which says that these orders shall have the heading not to be uploaded, and the court martial shall ensure that such orders are not uploaded to maintain confidentiality. So, in the definition of final orders, the orders that direct a full-fledged investigation after preliminary inquiry are not a part of these specifications, but we found that some orders that direct such inquiry or CBI inquiry or FIR are among the 620 orders available on the website, while others are not. For instance, orders directing CBI investigations in the cases of Moitra and Soren were on the website, but similar orders against a few other public servants are not. So, we traced several such CBI FIRs which mention Lokpal orders and directives for filing cases, but such orders were not directly available on the website. Now, in response to this, the Lokpal office told ThePrint that guidelines on uploading of orders have been in vogue since April 2023. To maintain confidentiality and integrity of the processes, including mandate to preserve the identity of the complainant and the named public servant. It said that ordinarily the final orders disposing of the complaint are uploaded on the website of Lokpal, but interim orders are only sent to the agency concerned whose role is to take action. So, in this case, it meant that interim orders are sent to, say, the CBI, whose role is then to take action, and they are not published on the website. But the Lokpal further said that interim orders are uploaded on the website of the Lokpal after redacting the names of all individuals and identities, in rare cases on a case-to-case basis, according to the direction of the bench of the Lokpal. So, in rare cases, it said such interim orders are in fact uploaded, and that's what we found, that there were some of these orders that were on the website while others weren't. Apart from this analysis, there's also questions of transparency that have been raised in relation to the appointments to the Lokpal as well as its overall performance over the years. Now, I've written a more detailed article on this as well, on the Lokpal's performance, on our investigation into the orders available on its website. I'll be adding a link to this article to the description of this video. So please do read that as well and check that article out as well. For more such videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.